Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 11 of Civilization 5 as Austria. And we are trying to get the porcelain tower. There's 15 turns left to build it. I mean, I guess I could put this city on a focus towards production. It's not growing particularly quickly at the moment anyway. It's not starving. I'm not sure if we could maybe knock a turn off, but I'm not expecting miracles. We are going to go ahead and get another couple of mines on a few tiles here. If I were to go in here into citizen management and put it on production focus, what could we get it down to? We're currently on, I think it's 13 turns. If I put it on production focus, we can get it down to 9 turns. Let's go and do that. It doesn't even really slow down the city's growth all that much. So the Brazil are leading the conference. We want to enact science funding. They want to ban incense. Do I have incense? I don't. So I'm not overly bothered by that, I think. Or have they already been... I mean, who controls the most delegates? To be fair, Pedro and Washington between them do. So I get to choose a new one. Embargo city-states, ban luxury, standing army tax, World's Fair. World's Fair is always nice. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, is there any point to this? I can't remember how this works now. Let's carry on and do other bits. You've built that mine there. That's not a hill, is it? That's forest plains. That's going to be another lumber mill then. On to the next turn. Excuse me, I'm being very rude and sending a text message while I was waiting for the end turn. So that's a peace treaty expired. Taj Mahal has been built, which is a little bit annoying. Pedro's done that, so that now we do know that Pedro has architecture. So he could be working on the porcelain tower, but only if he's picked up rationalism. The only AI, I mean, the AI does pick up rationalism, not always. I think for the player, the general rule is if rationalism's available, you take it, and you take it as soon as you can. One AI that pretty much always does rush rationalism is Korea, but we're not up against them in this game. Gotta hit next turn. I thought I had hit next turn. I'm just sitting there staring at it going, why is nothing happening? I was just about to say, why am I seeing this battle between the Ottomans and barbarians, but my scout is still on auto-explore and he's stood right next to them. I don't know what it is with the auto-explore. I think it just doesn't path in a very... I don't know whether it... I don't know how the AI controls it. Whether it tries to uncover every single tile, or whether it tries to just uncover as much as possible in a short space of time. But it feels like he's been running around for a lot of turns and not getting a lot done. So let's have a look. So it says next turn, but we do have a spy that I can use. So I probably want to move that spy. And I think what I might do... we do keep getting people stealing from Vienna, but I don't even know why people are stealing from me. I'm not the tech leader. So I probably do want to steal from the Ottomans, but probably not from Istanbul. Let's go for Ankara, because it does have the second highest population. We might have more luck stealing from them there. While I've only got one spy, I don't really see any point putting them on counter-spying. Embassy with Egypt. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, really hoping that I do get that porcelain tower. So yeah, our happiness is now at 0. We are working on some zoos, so that should fix those problems for us. We've got one coming in 5 turns. We've got one coming in 4 turns. We can start building another one in Manila. What we haven't done for a while is a diplomatic or diplomatic marriage, which we could do with Vancouver. I don't want to give you open borders. Now, if I do that, I definitely will have a happiness issues. So let's try and get those zoos built first. Oh, look, I'm top in science now, actually. Okay, maybe I do want to have a defensive spy. We could go for industrialization to get factory and reveal coal. We can get scientific theory to get public schools. We definitely want to go scientific theory. Choose production here. Let's get a zoo. It's quite a slow zoo, but again, happiness is going to be a problem. They do have a worker down here. See, look, they've just got their worker parked up in the city because they've literally improved all of their tiles. I mean, I could... Yeah, I want to get the porcelain tower first. I don't want to have too many issues. That is flat land. I don't think we'll be able to chop that quick enough to make any difference on the porcelain tower, though. Because by the time he gets there and starts chopping, we're only going to have 4 turns on the tower, and I think it takes them 3 turns to chop, so at best it'll knock a turn off. Losing grasp on Wittenberg. Didn't even know we had Wittenberg. There's a cargo ship done. Established trade route. Oh no, we already had it. Let's go to Valletta. Worth slightly more. You can go and get a trading post, I suppose. Assign delegates. Enact science funding. I've only got 1 vote. So I'm going to vote to my own thing. Because I don't control more city-states. Could I... Can't diplomatic marriage with you. Must be allied for 5 turns. But this one, Vancouver, we definitely can. But yeah, let's get the porcelain tower first. And it would be nice if we could get some of those zoos done. Really running out of tiles that are worth upgrading here. Wondering if it's not worth setting up another city up here or something. It might be. Let's bring that worker home. Let's think about maybe getting another settler out at some point. Again, that's going to give us more issues with happiness, especially once we take Wittenberg. Wittenberg will give us gold and iron and horses. Not Wittenberg, Vancouver. It's like it was right there in front of me in the middle of the screen and I still got it wrong. Ban incense fails. Science funding fails. Great. So we were trading cotton with Arabia. Assalamu alaikum. Do you still want the cotton? Doesn't look like I have anything I can trade him. That's weird. Maybe he's trading it with somebody else. We've got plenty of gold coming anyway. I'm not totally bothered about that. Trading post there. Yeah, so you're finished now. I don't think you can build anything on that tile. Maybe a trading post. This is flat terrain, so this will be a chop. 3 turns. Oh, of course this will chop for this city anyway. Well, that's fine. When the zoo's finished, we'll build something else there and that will get a boost. So that's not going to boost the porcelain tower. I'm being an idiot. It goes to the nearest city, doesn't it? So this worker's just going to go to sleep. Literally far too many tiles done. You want to buy cotton from me? I'd sooner you just give me gold for it. No, you won't give me the 7, will you? Will you give me 6? 5? Yeah, there we go. Better than nothing. You always want to take the best offer you can get, but you certainly get to a point where it's like... You certainly get to a point where you either take a bad offer or you take nothing at all. And if the AI gets massive bonuses to happiness anyway, so denying selling them a luxury isn't going to make the game any more difficult for them. My research agreement with Washington is complete. So let's go straight back in and redo that. So he does have enough money for another one. Does get more expensive as the eras go on, but that's fine. So there's another research agreement done there. You have finished the zoo. That's given us a bit more happiness. Good. We probably want to get coffee house. Production here is not great. Let's get a coffee house. Porcelain tower has 2 turns left. I mean, even without the porcelain tower, we're already neck and neck leader in science. But somebody else getting the porcelain tower would be bad. So there's a great artist. America's stolen out. America's stealing from me. Really?
Good day.
Stop spying on me. Got a research agreement, for heaven's sake. Yeah, so the porcelain tower... oh, obviously shouldn't have done it in there. I could just read it on here. The porcelain tower gives us 1 culture, 2 great scientist points, but we get a great scientist just for building it. So it's a free great scientist, and we get 50% more science from research agreements. So we've got 2 research agreements going with one with Pedro, one with America. So it really, really be good for us. The zoo is finished here. Let's get a coffee house. We are... Do we not have anywhere for... Do we not have anywhere for a great work of music to go? I really don't want to pop it just to start a golden age. I think I might just put him to sleep for now until we build a building that can house a great work. He's an artist, isn't he? Yeah, we don't have anywhere that can house great work of art. That sucks. So yeah, we've finished the we've finished the chop there. That gives a boost to the coffee house. Porcelain tower is now done. Excellent. Scientific theory is now done. Excellent. We're in the industrial area. Found a new natural wonder. El Dorado. So that gives us a happiness boost. Got a great scientist. Let's go and replace one of these with a academy. You're going to build a farm there because that's on a grassland next to a river. So you should now be working... No, we definitely want to be working both of the academies. Go back to default focus, but definitely work both of the academies. On as much science per turn as possible. So what are we going to get here now? Anything... Yeah, let's get the zoo first. Before we start getting real happiness issues. We could potentially... Well, we want to start getting museums, don't we? Yeah, let's work on archaeology. And then we'll be able to build museums and put the great works of art in them. I will still buy Vancouver. Yeah, they're really happy with me right now. I don't think that's going to go away. But I don't want to do it until we've got at least a couple more of the zoos finished. You can build a trading post there, so let's go for that. So this zoo's going to be finished in 4 turns. This zoo's going to be finished in 4 turns. So I think when both of those zoos are finished, we'll probably buy Vancouver. I mean, to be fair, I probably can afford to do it now. Salt Pedro. Yeah, let's keep that going. And yeah, again, we're just building mines everywhere. This one is a hill, so that'll be another chop. Just slowly deforesting Vienna. So if you're ever wondering why the general rule to chop forests. So whenever you've got a forest, you can put a lumber mill down, but if it's on a hill, I tend to chop. And the reason for that, can we get yields on? Yeah, get yields. So if you put a lumber mill in a forest, it gives you... I can't remember the way it works out now. Basically, a lumber mill on a hill isn't as good as a mine on a hill. So you might as well chop the forest for the production and put a mine on a hill and just use the lumber mill on the flat ground. Sure, that's how it used to work. I might be wrong. It's been a while. Manila's converted to another religion. That's a bit of a pain. I'm not really doing religious conversions, and I probably should. Melbourne. Why am I at war with Melbourne? I'm not at war with anybody. I think it's just left over from the war. I always forget about that. Is if you're at war with city-states, because they're allied to someone you're at war with, you don't automatically peace out with them. And I'd forgotten about that. It's a bit of a pain. There's the Great Wall of Brazil, the famous Great Wall of Brazil. So yeah, that's on a hill. We'll give it a chop. It'll chop too late to work on the zoo, but the next thing it'll work on. So yeah, we've pieced out there. That's all good. You want... Wow. You want me to give you a lot of stuff for crab. How about I just give you 7 gold per turn? I'll give you 9. There we go. I've got plenty of money. Keep the happiness going. Oh, I should actually check and see if there are any... Oh, we have another spy now. So now I've got a second spy. There's a great musician. Now I've got a second spy. This one is going to go to Vienna. We can create a great work of music because we're building opera houses, so we've got places for those. Yeah, is there anyone else that we could trade with for any resources that we don't have? You don't have any. Check your friends first, because they'll give you the best deal. You have cocoa and truffles. Do I have any coming from cocoa at the moment? I do not. So if I go to you... I don't want to give you arts funding. Can I not just give you 7 gold per turn? 7 gold per turn seems far more reasonable. Wow. 9? Yeah, the AI starts to really value things more as time goes on. I don't like putting myself in a position where I have to vote for what the AI wants me to vote for, especially when I only have 1 or 2 votes. Wow, words. Will you give me 7 gold per turn? Yes, you will. And literally, I'm the salt king here. I have so many salt mines, the famous salt mines of Vienna. 4 turns to get in archaeology, so in 1 turn we're going to get the zoo here. There we go, our happiness is looking good now. So now that we've got this happiness, we can go to Vancouver and we can diplomatic marriage, and we are just going to annex it. So that we're still at 7. Lovely. This gives us a load of new units as well, so that's all good. Now we've got borders with... Oh, wow, they haven't even got a monument. It's like, come on. Let's get these public schools wherever we can, especially in the capital. +3 science. We could get the seaport here, but we're not really building naval units, so let's get the public school. And I guess we haven't built a farm there yet, so let's go and do it. So we've got another worker now because we've got this one. What's this tile? Looks like they started building something there but didn't finish it. Looks like it was a farm, or was going to be a farm. Wonder why they moved the worker back. Was it because there was a barbarian camp here or something? Not entirely sure. Great writer has been born. So you're going to get a mine. The great writer we can pop. So we'll create the great work. So political treaty, if you use that, it just gives you a boost to culture. But great works give you a boost to your tourism. So we've got another tile there now. I guess that's probably going to be another farm. So yeah, just... No, that is a farm. It's just it hadn't updated graphically. We do need to build roads and connect this up to our network, though. So let's go start working on the roads there. And yeah, might as well put a unit in the city. And I don't know why we've got all of these other units just standing around. So I guess it's given me some more military units. We'll go on to another turn. Again, that'll probably be the last one for this video. We're 2 turns away from getting archaeology. Now, I could, if I wanted, try and get allied with these cities up here, but, you know, do I really want a city-state that's mostly on tundra and snow? Probably not. Don't think there are any other city-states close by that I could grab. Quebec doesn't like me at all. And also, you really don't want to have cities that are miles away and hard to defend, so we could try and go for Wittenberg, potentially. Let's pledge to protect them. And we could also give them like a really big gift. Let's give them a really big gift. And then we can buy Wittenberg up as well. Salzburg, you're going to get the public school as well. So always build your science buildings wherever you can, especially if you're trying to go for a science victory. Everybody else is going to just stand on guard while we get a nice bit of Largo playing in the background. So I know I said that was probably going to be the last turn. Obviously it wasn't. America moving all his Minutemen around. Silver connected for Quebec City, so they like us for that. There's archaeology done. Vienna loves the king. Declaration of friendship with Brazil needs renewing. Let's not forget that.
Hola.
Declaration of friendship. Yep, he still likes that. What have we got here? This is Vancouver. Vancouver's finished the monument. I'm tempted. I don't think America's going to go to war with me, but do you know what? It can't hurt to get some walls up, right? Archaeology's done. Biology would give us hospitals. That would give us a bit of extra food in Vienna. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But let's get the easy gunpowder 3-turn one done. Again, public school. Well, we do want a museum, actually. Let's start working on a museum. It's better to have one at least. Actually, no. Public school here. We'll get the museum in Vienna because you want to try and put as many things in your capital as possible. The reason for that is this. Your capital is your first city. It's usually your biggest city. It's usually the city with the most production. So therefore, your capital usually ends up being the city that has the wonders in. Most wonders in Civilization 5 give either a flat improvement to a particular thing, like a flat boost to science or a flat boost to production, but a lot of the wonders give you a percentage boost to those yields. So it always makes sense to stack as many of those wonders in one city, because all of those percentage boosters stack on top of one another. So if you've got boosters, if you've got wonders that boost your culture, like they give you a 25% boost to culture or a 25% boost to tourism, it makes sense to try and put as many of the great works in that city so they benefit from those boosts. And as most of your great work slots tend to come from wonders, stick everything in the capital. That's the general rule. So we can adopt a new policy. We can get gold from science buildings. We're not hurting for gold right now, so getting great scientists 25% faster might be nice. Again, we probably still want to finish off tradition. Growth in the capital would be nice. But also remove... Yeah, let's go for this. We want to... we don't want to grow the capital too fast, because we'll have happiness problems. Getting that one helped with that. And then if we do get the opportunity to pick up Wittenberg, then we need that extra happiness. So that'll be good. And... yeah, you're back to having done... Oh, no, you were building the roads. Of course you were. Silly me. I thought I'd forgotten that I was building roads with you, because the road hasn't appeared on that tile for some reason. It does this. It glitches out sometimes. If you switch to the strategic view, you can see the road is actually there. If I switch back to the world view, now you can see the road. It's just, it's a graphical glitch. That's all I can do on this turn, though, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you're still enjoying this series of Civilization 5. If you are, please do consider leaving a like and commenting, because it really does help me out. It helps the video get seen. It helps the channel. And if you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.